Hello everyone, welcome back to Gracefully Gwen. In today's video, I'll be doing a lot of different homemaking tasks, starting with laundry. My name is Gwendolyn Davis, and I love to create content about things that I do as a wife and a mother of 6 now. This is Sunday morning, and my son was playing. He was not feeling well. He had a little slight fever Sunday morning, and he just wasn't feeling well, so we stayed home from church while everyone was at church. And so since I was home, I just put on the service and I started doing some home tasks. In today's video, I am going to be deep cleaning our bathroom. As you can see, my son, he just wanted me to hold him for a little while, and then he got up and started playing with the ball. But yes, I'm going to deep clean my bathroom. I'm also going to tidy up my room, and I'm going to do some deep cleaning in my kitchen because my cabinets were filthy. I did some baseboard cleaning as well as some other just wiping down certain areas that really needed some TLC, so stay tuned for that. But yes, I always start with laundry just to kind of get the ball rolling and stay on top of it, especially with a family size of 8 people. As you can see, I have sheets and washcloths and towels on my floor that are ready to be washed as well. I usually don't just leave them in the middle of the floor like this, but I knew no one would be coming over, so I just kind of left them there until I could get to them. But that's the next load going in, and I finally finished laundry, and so now I'm going to start on the bathroom after I put another load into the laundry. And I was so excited about deep cleaning my bathroom because it had been a while. I've just kind of been tidying it up and just cleaning a little here and there, but I really wanted to get around my toilet, so I was really happy to do this. I'm going to start doing this a little bit more often because I didn't realize how bad it was. You know, you just kind of go through the motions, especially when you have 6 children, and my youngest is 4 months old, so getting to different tasks can be challenging, especially because I breastfeed. So a lot of my time and energy goes to that because I'm basically exclusively breastfeeding right now. I do want to eventually get back to pumping because it does help when someone else can feed him. He does have frozen milk, but I'm trying not to use all of that right now. We've already went through 2 bags of the frozen milk, so yeah, I kind of want to slow down with that and get back to pumping maybe a little just so I can store some more. Now, I did clean over here. I kept it there so you could see me cleaning, even though you couldn't get a good angle of it because my 2-year-old that was home kind of moved the camera. But anyway, that's what happened there. I'm just showing you all how filthy this bathroom was. I had no idea. So yeah, we'll be doing more deep cleaning. I'm gonna try to do deep clean at least every other week, if not every week. And I'll just take you all along for that journey because yeah, it was bad. But too, it really just depends on how much. Now, bathrooms are a very high traffic area, so that's why I do clean it often. And I've even mopped the floor since I recorded this video because I was mopping my kitchen floors, so I just decided to go ahead and mop the bathroom floors as well. I didn't realize how dirty this part was, but yeah, it had definitely been a while, so I was glad to finally be able to get to it. Because like I said, I have a 4-month-old, and I do clean, but I don't really get to deep clean like I want to, either because I'm dealing with one of the other children, or I just don't have a lot of help, so I try to clean when I can. And as you can see, my 2-year-old is on the floor now playing the drums, and he decided he wanted to help. So, of course, I let him help, but y'all see how nasty that is. Yeah, just, again, cleaning more around the toilet, behind the toilet. It was just disgusting. And my 2-year-old is like, yep, Mom, I want to help. So, and then he checked the camera to see if he was recording. That was the cutest thing. But yeah, it was definitely a fun-filled Sunday for us. And I'm standing a little ways back because Matt is still standing there wiping the toilet. And so now I'm just going to wipe along the baseboards just to make sure it stays clean, free from dust. Because again, this is a high traffic area in our room, in our bathroom. Sometimes the kids come in here when I'm in here. and they have drinks or candy, food in their hand. Of course, they're not supposed to, but they do because they're kids, and sometimes they come in and tell on each other. Anyway, I'm going to clean the toilet very briefly. I mean, I thoroughly cleaned the toilet, but my husband's going to be replacing our toilet soon because we have a lot of like hard water stains and just, yeah, it just needs to be replaced. But I clean it when I can. I do believe in still trying to be a good steward of anything God's placed in my hands. Y'all see my husband came in to chat for a little bit. He's excited because he knows that things are being cleaned. So, yeah, he is not going to get in the way. He does help me clean from time to time, but when I'm in a zone like this, I kind of just want to do it on my own. But of course, when you have a family of 8 and you're trying to clean up, they're gonna be involved. But he's out with the other kids. They're outside playing with the neighbor's child, and so they're in and out of the house, and I'm just cleaning the bathroom as they're doing that. But I did go outside for a little while. I took a break just to get some fresh air. I do try to wipe these areas again because they're very important high traffic areas, and this is what I'm using today, some disinfectant wipes as well as this Maya spray. I love the scent. It was on sale at Target not too long ago, so of course I picked it up because I love Maya's sprays. And so yeah, I'm just wiping down. My daughters will be coming in soon, 2 of them. They do like to spray, but a little too much, so I try to limit their spraying because my youngest girl actually started coughing for a little bit, so I was like, yeah, we need to stop, y'all. But they enjoy spraying. They enjoy helping me clean up. You'll see them using the tools, the spin brush, because they love using the spin brush. They have to take turns because they sometimes fight over it. So I asked them to take turns when we're using the spin brush. Hopefully this is giving you all a little bit of inspiration to clean for this weekend, because it is important to keep our homes clean and disinfected and keep surfaces wiped down, especially the bathrooms, the kitchens. Even the bedrooms, some surfaces are constantly being touched, so I do try to disinfect and spray often. As you can see now, they are outside. They've been out here for a little while, just riding this new bike or four-wheeler that my husband fixed for them, so they're taking turns getting on it. It's really for Matt, so he is riding it. He enjoys it, even though he does not like riding in our wagon for whatever reason. Like, he likes to pull it, but he does not want to get in it. Now my husband and my daughter are racing. She's on the bike and he's on the little four-wheeler. Like, do y'all see this? Yeah, I'm not really understanding it, but it is what it is. It's always a good time when you have a big family. We actually had an event that we were going to go to, but because we were going to be late because my husband had to stream a little bit after service, they weren't able to go. But when you have a big family, it's fine because you always have each other. And now I'm back in the house cleaning the tub. I love using this spray. I'm also excited to use my spin brush because my girls are not using it. So I get to use it because they're not asking to help right now. And I'm really excited about that. Cleaning is so therapeutic for me. I really do enjoy cleaning when I get a chance to. And I'm also using this Lysol spray. I love this scent right now. So I'm kind of doing a mixture of this along with the Myers spray. And I'm using this to wipe down my tub. It's just a disinfectant wipe, and this is after I have cleaned around the surfaces. And I'm using a cup because I don't have a sprayer, so I'm just using the cup to clean the rest of the soap that's left. And I'm also going to wipe around the edges of the tub. As you can see, it was a little dirty. It actually has been a while since I've wiped around the edge of the tub, so I was glad to be able to do that. Grace is going to help me with the inside and spraying. And by now, my youngest girl is back in, and she's like, Mom, can I help? So I'm like, of course you can help, Kara. So I let her help me with the bottom with the disinfectant wipe and just kind of wiping down at the bottom. And now I'm just kind of scraping up some of it's actually a Band-Aid that's on our bathroom floor. My kids are obsessed with Band-Aids. I don't know what it is, but it's like they look for little scratches or little tiny spots of blood just so they can get a Band-Aid. So yeah, we find Band-Aids often around the house. Now I'm back to cleaning in our bathroom. I'm just going to clean our mirrors because it had been a couple of weeks and I actually forgot to do the mirror when I was over here on this side, so I had to remove the toothbrushes again just to make sure I didn't spray them. And so yeah, I'm just kind of wiping that down right now because this is also another important area. I don't even know how it gets dirty. Do y'all know how mirrors get dirty so often in bathrooms? I guess just from the splash of the toothbrushes, or yeah, because most of them can't really touch the mirror. But anyway, here I am. I was a little hot. Actually, one of my kids just gave me my fan, and so I just used it. But anyway, look at my room. It's definitely a mess. I've actually just put a couple of loads of laundry on here. As you can see, Christian's bassinet is again loaded, but this actually just happened that day, or maybe the day before, but it hadn't been like that long. So but yeah, now I'm just kind of folding clothes. Not kind of, I'm folding clothes and hanging up clothes. You saw someone in the backyard there. My husband has been working on cleaning our pool because we do have a pool in our backyard, but we actually did not use it last year, so hopefully we'll get a chance to use it this year. Last summer was just very busy. The spring was busy. The spring has been busy for us this year, but he is trying to get it clean. And then I'm also going to kind of clean on his side, just tidy up a little bit and start his load of laundry and fold more clothes, get everything out of the basket, get my son a new bassinet sheet. And yeah, just tidy up because I also need to clean out my drawer on my nightstand because, yeah, it just needed to be cleaned out. Somebody wasted some juice in it and I didn't get a chance to clean it right then, and I actually kind of forgot about it. How many of you mothers can relate to that when cleaning or trying to keep a home clean? Sorry, Christian is right here beside me as I'm talking. But yeah, just trying to get that all together. And now I'm sweeping up on Bill's side. He did have a little bit of things on the floor, but it wasn't too much over here that I needed to do other than to straighten up his shoes. And we're trying to declutter as much as possible. My husband is a very busy man. He has a lot of boxes that come in. It seems like almost every day for him. But it's not just for him or for us. He also works multiple places. He actually owns his own business as well. He's just kind of getting started with that. But because of that, he has a lot of boxes coming in for church as well. So yeah, we're just trying to keep down the clutter as much as possible, but make sure everything that he orders is safe at the same time. And now it is Monday morning. I am going to get the kitchen together. My mother brought me some new items for my kitchen, cutting boards and baking pans. So I was really excited about this, but I also want to clean. So I'm just showing you some of the areas that I really want to get to in here. And that's, yeah, it was a huge task for me to do. And I was glad that I was able to get it done. So hopefully you all enjoy watching me clean this area because I was definitely excited to do this. You know, sometimes you don't feel like cleaning. You're just tired. You know, we as moms or as women in general, we just have a lot going on. We help a lot of people. We do a lot. And so sometimes when it comes to your own house, you really don't feel like it or you just don't have the time. So when we do get a chance to, we try to get it together, right? But I actually ended up going to the nail salon. Now I'm back home because I broke a nail because my son on Sunday, he kind of grabbed my hand and my nail was already a little broke. And he just lifted the acrylic up a little bit more. So I needed to go to the nail salon because it was hurting. And my husband had to work earlier Monday. So he went out to work a little bit. He got home around 12:30. And then I went to the nail salon. Thank you, Christian. And now I'm back home. And this is another area. I didn't know it was this bad. So I was very happy to clean this out. So yeah, especially when you have like white cabinets or doors and things like that, like you really do have to clean them a little bit more often. But I actually enjoy that because I can see more of what's dirty versus when you have like other colored cabinets or doors, you can't always see the dirt. But Christian, okay, but you could definitely see it with white. So yeah, I didn't know it was that bad though. I guess I just kind of go grab what I need and, you know, pull it out and don't really pay much attention to anything else. So I was very glad to get this cleaned. And, you know, you feel so much better when everything is clean, right? Like it just makes you feel good to know that your house is clean. And like I said, I don't know if any other mothers are out there in a postpartum phase, I don't really know. I'm not sure how long postpartum lasts per se. I know it varies from person to person. Some people consider themselves postpartum at a year. So, but I'm only 4 months. Well, I'm not saying only 4 months. I'm 4 months postpartum. And I know my energy levels vary from day to day. It could be because of the amount of children I have. It could be because my son nurses a lot. And, you know, just having other toddlers in the house and also trying to do housework, my energy levels vary. So anytime that I can clean, I try to jump on it because it's really a peaceful thing for me to do. I enjoy it, and it just gives you so much peace when your house is in order, at least somewhat right, because there's always going to be laundry to do. There's always something that needs to be cooked, and then after you cook, of course, you have to clean. But I really do enjoy these little tasks. This right here, I did not know it was this bad. So yeah, definitely just kind of disgusting. I was very glad to get to it. And again, it just looks so much better once it's clean, right? I think that's the motivation for cleaning to me, is the fact that when you're done, it just looks so much better. So I was very glad about this. My kids probably don't even notice this, or maybe they do and they just don't say anything, but I don't want my kids to feel like just because there are 6 of them and 8 of us in a family that our house has to be nasty. So I try to clean it as much as possible because we do not have a maid, at least not right now. I don't think I will mind a maid one day, but even still, if we were to get a maid, I would, not necessarily a maid, but if we had someone to clean, I wouldn't have them come, you know, all the time. Maybe every other week, once a week, just depending on how busy life gets. So I'm not saying we'll never have someone clean, but for right now, I definitely enjoy cleaning the house. It's very relaxing and it makes you feel good. So hopefully this video inspired you in some way to clean and organize. I didn't do many organization things in this video. It was mostly cleaning and just getting my house back together, but maybe you saw some organization that we do have in our home that helps our home to run smoothly. And my kids wanted you all to see them cleaning up, and so they did a pretty good job. My daughter is actually turning the camera because she wants you to see her. Kara, she wanted you to see her cleaning up, even though she just threw the clothes on Christian's chair. But you know, hey, whatever works, right? And I'm sorry that Christian wanted to be in this video so bad. But he's talking a lot right now. So thank you all so much for watching. And I'll definitely see you all in the next video. And pray for me that I can post more often. This week was just challenging, but I think I can start posting 3 to 4 times a week. Anyway, we'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Go, Grace. Go, Grace.